Good morning, everyone. Sorry that the background is a little different. So I'm supposed to be in my wife's hospital room at 10 a.m. I literally pulled up at 9:59 and I'm thinking to myself, I will never get through security on time and be able to jump on this. Plus, when you walk into your wife's hospital room, you should like greet her first, right? So here I am in the parking garage of the hospital. But yeah, regardless, it's just, I'm always going to be here, right? Like RHINO is RHINO. So like anything else, when there's a will, there's a way. So let me kind of recap a couple of things for today. RVP is beyond, like, they're literally kicking butt. I said yesterday in the group that I'm overwhelmed with how well everyone's doing. So for those that are not in RVP and those that are just supporters of RHINO or part of RHINO, well, we're all part of RHINO, but for this week, it's kind of like orientation week. Let's go ahead and put our heads together, come up with an inclusive, collaborative mission statement and a kind of value proposition. Like, what is that one paragraph that we can say to a stranger on the street that would understand it well? Paragraph that we can all collectively present together and then share feedback and advice. Hey, this worked good for me. This didn't work good for me. We'll constantly be able to improve it. That is what's going to lead RHINO going forward. The new, not the new, but the evolved approach of RHINO is let's lead with RHINOStreet. Let's go ahead and lead with our crown jewel. We did lead with our crown jewel. We were of the belief that that was going to go ahead and fund this expansion. It wasn't. And when we decided that that wasn't going to fund expansion and that people needed immediate gratification to fund any type of expansion or to just get people excited, we led with RHINO Bucks, which has been doing amazing. In fact, it hit another all-time high this morning. I can't see it now, but it was almost 184. Now that RHINO Bucks is fully moving forward, I find that it's a great disservice to all of us for us to lead with it any further. Because when you approach someone that is a stranger and lead with RHINO Bucks, the advice and experience and feedback that I've received, plus my own experience, is that they then immediately start poking holes in what is RHINO Bucks, how does it work? You know what? It's not for me. And God bless, like they should, right? Like that's not an unreasonable viewpoint. When you take a look at the large or one of the largest exchanges going bankrupt because of fraud, a reasonable adult would say, okay, you know what? Not really interested. But RHINOStreet is the value. RHINOStreet is the thing that is going to go ahead and really, really offer that ability for the 99% to, shield themselves and protect themselves and to just grow without having their data stolen. Like, why would you? I believe that we are now at the point that we can then go back to leading with RHINOStreet, in which case everyone that comes into our ecosystem, hey, and we also have a total token economy built around it, which you could participate if you want. Here's more information. I believe once people know who we are, they're going to participate with our token economy, even at $1 a week level, like get their toes wet. And I think that's the best approach. I think that's the advice that I've received. I think that's the decision I need to make. So the hub that we're creating, oh, by the way, so that's RVP. That's how much they contributed already in 4 days. And I know a lot of people are on this saying, oh my God, thank you, God, like that makes sense. This coin thing is great, but it's only because I understand it. I have difficulty telling others. In fact, I've had people tell me, like, when I tell other people, they think I'm like silly, like I'm the foolish one. And it's not okay for me to put anyone in that position. But everything that we had done had to have been done to be where we are. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm working with Eric today at 12 o'clock. We're going to start the build out on the hub for RHINO Warp Speed. That hub is going to lead with RHINOStreet. It's going to have a very clear, succinct message, which we're grabbing or which we're developing from RVP. And that's going to have a funnel system in place that, and again, when I say funnel system, I mean the infrastructure of the build out is going to be designed to welcome you in as a lead, to nurture you, and then to close you on the upper tiers, being the economy. Now that doesn't mean, and I hate the word close. It's not like we're going to make a sale of someone, because we're not. The goal is that everyone participates the whole way through, which then is a self-fulfilling prophecy of success, right? Like if everyone buys the same thing every single week for eternity, I don't need to know anything about the thing. I know it's going to be successful because it was self-fulfilled. Everyone did it, therefore it happened. And I don't think it's unreasonable to to unite a wildly abused and oppressed 99% majority population and say, hey guys, here's the cheat code. Like, you could either go to work and continue being abused in the system that we have no control over, or let's get together and say, you know what, we're making our own rules. And of course, I'm not going to lead with that because that sounds super confrontational, but between you and I, that's what we're doing, right? Like, we're making our own rules and we know how to. We're smart enough to do it. In today's email, which Robbie didn't receive, and I'm so sorry, and the reason I want to say it out loud is because V's amazing, and she did tell me last night, and I did not get to it this morning because, again, not an excuse, but a reason, and I will get to it. But despite, now we're going to talk about today's email. Robbie's like, I didn't get it. But today's email did go ahead and include the list your business form. I do want to open up RHINOStreet to everyone that has been receiving these emails, and it's really fantastic. List your business. My name is Anthony Calashone. I live in Freehold, New Jersey, 07728. My business is RHINOStreet.com. This is what it is, and these are the keywords I think if anyone types, my business should come up. Meaning, once I click submit, anyone within 20 miles of my zip code that types in, say, Surge or Unity or Equality is going to come up with RHINOStreet. I'm now a search result for them. Now, the yin and yang of it is, well, RHINOStreet, like we described yesterday, is like Uber. A search engine needs both participation on the user side and the results side. But you have to move in that direction. So you will be able to search yourself, and I suspect only you will search yourself for the near future. But as people start getting on RHINOStreet, and God forbid people start getting into RHINOStreet in your area, well, it does behoove you to be the only listing, right? So there is Anthony, well, I'm not going to get many searches, but Anthony, if I do get a search, it's going to be on a bank sale, right? So I think it's better to do than not to do. Let's see. Everything otherwise is going really good. So I'm excited for tomorrow. RVP tomorrow is having our weekend or weekly wrap up. I thought I was going to get hit by a car. I might still be. All right, let me go. I seriously love everyone. And what do I need to do? I know I need to do stuff. So let me get to it, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.